I'm muted. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am an Overstater. And today, we continue with more private Eye Dol. Perhaps with less crashing. Maybe. Worst case scenario, I just skipped the problematic cutscene. Because I did test it. I was able to get past it. And now we resume. We'll be going through the beginning segment that we ended the last stream on. Is that where it picks up? Welcome in, Daniel, Task Saucer, Surisakage, and Coxon.
ごめんな、綾香。仕事ばかりで、ろくにお前のことを構ってやれなかった。綾香、こんな父さんを
I'm going to
許して
sneeze.
くれ。
Or not. Scene 2, Part 1. Okay. What are you okaying about? Loud.
30時間の船の旅、南の孤島の綺麗な海で泳いで食べて遊びまくるの。元か。あんた、ずいぶん性格が変わったね。あら、
Yeah, the old odd frame freeze in the cutscene was spooky. Yeah, it would not progress last stream.
そんなことよりね、あなたいつまで落ち込んでるつもり？
We'll see if we get past it this time.
落ち込んでなんか。そりゃ
The duo isn't cooking this time, so. But the duo was actually fully responsive. Like after a stream, I was able to bring up or make it work. It's just it would not progress beyond that scene.
May? 何ぼーっとしてんのよ。食堂に行くんでしょ。船の朝食楽しみにしてたじゃない。ごめんごめん。それじゃ行こっか。
Is this where it froze? I skipped. I mean, it pretty much picks up right here anyway. Wait, maybe I was waiting for input this whole time. Has to do with the game pegged the CPU to max? Maybe, or it was waiting for me to actually do something. That's a possibility. May, am I really doomed to get dragged along on this? So when I was testing this out earlier, I realized the music gets quiet when they start talking. And I really appreciate that. That's a good touch. You're still saying that? Sorry, but we left yesterday. Yeah. Oh well. Guess complaining won't change anything. Welcome in, George. I don't get to go on a trip like this every day, so I better try to enjoy it. Alright, how about we go grab some breakfast? You've got a look that says you only care about the food. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Are you alright? Also, I couldn't get my GameStar controller to work with the Duo. So I dug out my half-melted Xbox 360 controller. And I'm using that now. Because the SATA controller's broke. The GameStar controller works, but it just wouldn't work this time with the Duo. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I wasn't aware you were outside. No, I wasn't paying attention either. Begging your pardon. But never you mind that. Looky here, you dropped your precious ring. Oh, my apologies. So you're going through that? The half-melted Xbox controller will have to carry us? Yes, this is what I started streaming with, so. The joystick on it also has a drift problem. It's not super severe, but it was definitely present. You know, like the Stellar 7 stream, because I was using the controller, and I was definitely fighting it. It's like I've been saying, right? It's not something you just walk away with. Leave the ring behind. My sincerest apologies, everyone. Our carelessness has been a bother. Please excuse us. Toko sure sighs a lot. Oh man, that was a heck of a ring, huh? How much must that thing be worth? Enough to make you want to steal it, right? That's what we call crime. It doesn't sound much like a joke coming out of your mouth, Toko. Are those two newlyweds? They sure seem close. Newlyweds, how nice. What's that mean, Motoko? You want to get married? Don't say stupid stuff, as if. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Anyway, what should we do now? Welcome in, Jalen. Huh, do whatever you want. I'll come along, though. I have control. Yep, sorry. Could you leave me alone? Why do you have such a massive picture? Look how huge he is. He must be important. Is he seasick? He looks kind of pale. No, he's just huge. Ma'am, I'm afraid you're not allowed to come back here. I fought a lady with that used a sword. I don't think I can take you. Never mind. Oh, he got up. That was interesting. Let's spy on them. And by spy, I mean walk over and talk to them.
思い出したわ。あなた CM に出てらしたでしょ。
I remember you. You were in a commercial, right?
はいはい。ナビも出てました。
Uh-huh. Navi was in it too.
かわいい。これがオルカなんですね。
Uh-huh. Cute. So, this is Oruka?
ね、あなた市販されたら私たちも欲しいですわね。
Hey, when you're available to buy, we'd like to have you too. Oh! Everyone stare. Is he seasick? I wonder if he'll be okay. Is that man alright? No, he's been vomiting for like a long... Oh, he finished. Wow. There's an actual timer on it. I give up. I'm afraid boats don't suit my temperament.
大丈夫ですか？随分と顔色が悪いみたいですけど。
Are you alright? You're really looking pale.
いやいや大丈夫。心配してもらって悪いね。
No, I'm fine. Sorry to worry you.
とりあえず吐くもの吐いちまったし。もっと湿気。
I think I've thrown up what I'm gonna for now. Whoops, excuse me.
レディの前で言うようなセリフじゃなかったな。
Not the kind of thing I ought to say in front of a lady.
まあ、時期にすっきりするだろうから大丈夫だよ。
Anyway, I really should feel better now, so I'll be fine. Anything else?
いやいや大丈夫。まあ、時期に。
Let's continue to spy on them. After we save. We're just gonna follow them all over the boat.
ここはブリッジのようだね。
This looks like the bridge. Let me in.
ここは
I'm being reminded of why I don't like the Xbox 360 D-pad. This feels terrible. Oh, they're here now.
外の風が気持ちいいわ。海も綺麗だし。
The breeze outside feels so nice, and the ocean's so pretty.
君も綺麗だよ。
Just like you.
やめてよあなた。恥ずかしいわ。
Quit it, you. This is embarrassing.
お暑いこと。なんかムカつくわ。
Oh, they're just precious. I think I'm gonna be sick.
外の風が気持ちいい。
君
Alright, it's nothing.
おわ
The boat's seen better days. Xbox 360 controllers be a little janky at times. Yeah, doesn't help that one of the joysticks on mine, the part you put your thumb on, are like half melted off. Like it's almost kind of just falling off almost. Not like the actual hard plastic, but the grippy part. This is definitely a mess. Oh, startled him.
おお、びっくりした。へへ、いきなり話しかけないでくだされ。
Oh, you frightened me. Or you gave me a fright. Don't be good. Ugh. Don't go calling out all of a sudden.
それにここは関係者以外は立ち入り禁止じゃ。
This place is off limits to unauthorized people.
わしは花田っちゅうてメンテナンス、つまりお客さん方の部屋の掃除を担当しておる。
Anada is the name, not my janitorial duty. So as to say, clean the passengers' rooms.
快適な旅を保証するぞい。
I guarantee you'll have a bon voyage. Ha ha ha! This door is not well positioned. Can't access the sink. Cabin
ここは
1.
空き部屋だったと思いますが、
I think this was an empty cabin. Then let me in.
鍵がかかってる。
I wish you would pass with especially wealthy VTuber fans to buy new controllers and headphones. I don't need new controllers and headphones, I just need this to work with the Duo. Like the GameStar controller still works, I did test it to make sure. It just would not function. As for the SATA controller, I think it was only like 15-20 bucks. I don't know why it failed. It's locked.
当たり前です。泥棒にでもなるつもりですか？
Also, Pascal's headphone problems are totally his fault. He could have fixed it anytime he wanted. He has the battery. Or had the battery. Of course it is. Are you planning on becoming a thief?
おお、いかんいかん。ここは1号室で、わしは6号室の掃除をするんじゃった。
Oh, no, no, no. This is cabin 1. We're not supposed to be cleaning cabin 6.
本当に乗務員さん？大丈夫かな？
Is he really on the crew? Will he be okay? Now then, where was that master key? This guy trying to steal that ring. I get the feeling that's what this is gonna be about. Alright. Let me in. Cabin 2.
分厚いメガネをかけた女性の部屋ですよ。
As I recall, this cabin belongs to a woman with thick glasses.
よく観察してるよ。
You're very observant. No, I wanted in. Oh, he's actually cleaning.
ここは空き部屋だったと思いますが、
Cabin 6. I think this was an empty cabin. Cabin 5.
4号室は抜けてるんだよね。
I see. So they skipped over cabin 4. Cabin 4 was thrown into the ocean. It was considered evil.
私たちの向かいの部屋よね。
Cabin 3.
例の新婚さんたちの部屋だったわ。
This is the cabin across from ours, right? It belonged to that newlywed couple. Cabin 7.
鍵はあったあった。
Let's see, the key. Here it is.
ベッドはセミダブルか。豪華って言えば豪華なのかもしれないけど。
The bed's a semi-double, huh? Maybe luxurious, but...
元子と一緒に寝ることになるとは。とほほ。
Having to sleep with Motoko. Boo-hoo-hoo.
女同士だからいいじゃない。
We're both girls, so it's fine, right? I'm not doing the laugh. Oh, her sprite even moved. That was kind of terrifying. I can't do direct. I can't do diagonals. Can we go see the captain?
お客さん、ダメですよ。ここは立ち入り禁止なんですから。
Dude, a laugh? Never. Sorry, ma'am. This area is off limits.
そう固いことを言わんでもいい。
No need to say anything so uptight.
どうぞ、可愛いお客さん方。ただし、機械には触らないことを約束してくれよ。
Come in, our lovely passengers. But promise me you won't touch the machinery. We're in. We're gonna touch everything.
確かメイスターさんですよね。
It takes some getting used to play a point and click game. You're going to take items when they become case relevant. Yeah. I don't know. I like it. My detectives have an uncontrollable urge to collect junk. Yeah. Most of the stuff in the Scooby-Doo game was relevant at some point, but we're just grabbing everything that wasn't nailed down. And if it was nailed down, then we would figure out some way to get it anyway. I believe you're May Star, aren't you?
テレビの CM に出演されてたし、新聞でも見ましたよ。いや、それにしても驚きました。
You're in those strange ads, and I've seen you in the papers. Or you're in those TV ads, not strange. What am I saying? You're in those TV ads, and I've seen you in the papers. It sure is a surprise, though.
話題の人がこんなに可愛い探偵さんだったなんて。
I didn't know the buzz was about such a cute detective.
女優だ。
I'm an actress.
どうですかな。この静かの海号は気に入っていただけるといいのだが。
What would you think of our silent sea here? Hope we've got the ship to your liking.
航海は極めて順調。予定通り昼の3時頃には入港できそうだよ。
The voyage is going exceptionally well. We should be able to reach port around 3 in the afternoon, as scheduled. Wow. Anything new?
外の風が気持ちいいわ。
君も。
お熱いこと。
Nope. Alright, throwing up again. Gross. Help him. Call a crew member. Leave him alone. We're gonna help.
大変。船酔いがひどくなってるみたい。部屋で休ませてあげないと。
Oh no, looks like your seasickness has gotten bad. You need to go rest in your cabin.
すまない。5号室まで頼む。
Oh, sorry. Cabin 5, please.
鍵はここに。
The key's here.
いや、ありがとう。みっともない姿を見せてしまって申し訳ない。
Ah, thanks. Sorry. Made you see something so disgraceful.
どういたしまして。しばらく寝ていた方がいいと思いますよ。それでは。
Don't mention it. I think you should sleep for now. See you. That guy should not go out here if he's that sick. Yeah. We're gonna pester him though.
ああ、ちょっと楽になったよ。本当にありがとう。
Ah, it's gotten a little better. Seriously, thank you. Nothing to take.
いやー参った参った。今さっきこの2号室のお客さんとぶつかってしまっての。
Ah, confound it. Just earlier, I careened straight into the passenger here in cabin 2.
お客さんが持っていたバケツがひっくり返ってしまったんじゃよ。
The bucket she was holding got knocked right over.
で、汚れた床を掃除してるってわけなんじゃが、驚きなさるな。バケツの中身はなんと。
So that's what we got here, cleaning the dirty floor. Got me cleaning the dirty floor. But don't you startle now. What was in the bucket was, and then a dart hits him, right?
生肉だったんじゃよ。
Raw meat.
生の肉？一体なんでまた？
Raw meat? Seriously? What in the world?
さてね、そのお客さんは戦争へ降りていったがの。
Ah, well, that passenger's gone down to the hold. What?
確か分厚いメガネをかけた女性、よく観察してるよ。
Let's go down to the hold, I guess. I mean the basement. Hold hatch. Emergency exit. Oh, that's gonna be used for something later.
なるほど。戦争に荷を運ぶときにはこの扉を使うんだ。
I get it. They use this door when they're loading cargo into the hold.
緊急時にも開くようになっているみたいですね。
Looks like it'll also be open in times of emergency. Oh, we can just walk around the cargo hold. Nice. What?
脅かさないでよ。
Don't scare me like that.
ごめん。足元何か通っていったからびっくりして。
Sorry, something ran by my feet and startled me. Well, that rat's gone.
なるほど。ネズミだったんだ。
Ha ha. I see it was a mouse.
よかったじゃないですか。ネズミがいる船は沈まないって昔から言いますよね。
That's good, right? It says since ancient times that ships with mice won't sink.
ナビって変なこと知ってるのね。
You know the weirdest things, Navi. Wait, it triggered again?
ご
Well, release another one.
ナビって
Huh. Come back to that. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to that now. What are you doing, you weirdo?
さあさあ、私のヘビちゃんたち、ご飯の時間だよ。
Come, come, my little snakies. Lunchtime.
大声を出さないでよ。びっくりした。
Hey, don't yell. You gave me a shock.
びっくりしたのはこっちだよ。何してるのかと思った。
We're the shocked ones here. I was wondering what you were doing.
何って、ヘビちゃんたちにご飯をあげてるだけじゃない。
What I'm doing? Just giving my snakies their lunch, of course. You know, how in the world did you get a bucket full of raw meat onto the boat?
そんなに驚かなくたっていいのに。
No need to be so surprised. I'm shocked and mortified.
はあ、こんなに可愛いのに、みんななんで嫌うのかな。
Why does everyone hate them when they're so cute? Emergency room. Authorized personnel only. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
なるほど。緊急。
いやいや、ようやく仕事が終わりましたぞ。
Well, that's finally got work all took care of. Let's check up on this guy. Since we have his keys now.
ああ、ちょっと楽に。
He's alright. Oh, they lost their keys.
鍵はあれ鍵はどこへ行ったんだろう
Keys, the key, huh? Where'd the key go?
ちょっと大丈夫あなた。
Are you alright, dear?
あったあった
There we go.
もう心配しちゃったじゃない。
You had me worried, silly. Let me in.
私たちの向かいの。
Oh. No.
ない
It's gone.
ない
It's gone.
ないわ。
It's gone.
私の指輪がないの。
My ring, it's gone.
落ち着くんだまだ盗まれたと決まったわけじゃない
Calm down. We can't be sure it's been stolen yet.
とにかく船長に知らせに行ってくるからお前はここで待っていなさい
Anyway, I'll go tell the captain. You wait here. It's extremely gone. I like that this is probably not going to be a murder mystery, but something just looking for a lost item or stolen item. That's a nice change. Let's talk.
大切な指輪をなくしてしまうなんて。
Oh no, not the ring.
どうしたらいいの？
Big fancy ring. Oh, my precious ring. Gone. What should I do? Well, obviously we start accusing random people.
Yeah, yeah. ようやく
Clearly it's been thrown into this toilet. Or not. Or Glasses Lady took it and fed it to her snakes. Also, this D-pad is such garbage. Holy cow. I forgot how bad this thing is. Good time to save. It's a nice change. Something more lighthearted than a murder mystery. Yeah, the first one was kind of heavy. It was a very good opening act. But it's nice having something a little lighter now.
お部屋を留守にしていた間に部屋に置いてあった指輪がなくなってしまったと。
So you're saying that while you were out of the room, the ring you left in it vanished.
なるほど。とりあえずお客様のお部屋へ行きましょうか。
I see. For now, sir, why don't we go to your cabin? It's the first mate. It's this guy.
確かテレビの CM 話題の人がこん
女優だ。
Let's check the back.
さあ、奥さん、落ち着いて中で事情をお聞かせください。
Now, ma'am, calm down. Please let me hear about the circumstances inside. not a murder. For now. Yeah, it could end up becoming a murder. It did take a while for the murder to occur in the first one. Please. Somebody find my ring, please.
本日10時に部屋を出て、船の職員である花田とぶつかった。
You left your room at 10 today and collided with Hanada, who works on the ship. Well, that confirms that guy does indeed work here. It's not just some stowaway that pretends to clean everything.
その時には確かに指輪があったんですな。
The ring was definitely there at that point.
今が12時ですから、2時間の間に指輪がなくなっていたと。
It's 12 now. So you're saying the ring disappeared during those 2 hours.
しかし奥さん、扉には鍵がかけられており、窓の外は海。侵入は不可能ですよ。
But ma'am, the door is locked, and outside the window's ocean, there's no way there could be a break-in. Well, Hanada has the skeleton key. He could have locked the doors again. But in reality, it was the first mate.
指輪を棚の上に戻す際に落としてしまったのではないでしょうか。
I have no basis to say that. I'm just saying it. Couldn't you have dropped the ring when you went to put it on the shelf? Let's see what he has to say.
いや、どうも。お見苦しいところを見せてしまいましたね。
I'm sorry we caused a bit of a scene.
いいえ、そんなことは。ところで指輪をなくされたようですけど。
No, it's all fine. You seem to have lost your ring.
ええ、妻の話ではこの棚の上に置いたとの話ですが。
Yes, according to my wife, she left it on the shelf.
棚の上が汚れてますよ。
What's that green stuff?
多分手形でしょう。ちなみにオイルの汚れみたいです。
That guy who was cleaning between the rooms could have went and took the ring before anyone could have noticed. Potentially, but that last adventure certainly threw everyone for a loop. At least threw me for a loop. Until they started doing those the lettering appearing, then it started getting really suspicious. And she seemed to know exactly where she was going. There is a chance, though. The door was unlocked. Hanada went in to clean and then locked it on his way out without taking the ring because the ring was already gone. Well, let's see. The top of the shelf is dirty. Never mind. Either Hanada's a terrible janitor or he did not clean this room. This might be a handprint. Incidentally, it appears to be an oil stain.
オイル？そんなものには触ってませんよ。ということは。
Oil? I haven't touched anything like that, which means it was the lady with the glasses.
出港前の掃除でつけたのでなければ、侵入者がいたことになる。
If it wasn't left by the cleaning before we left port, then there must have been an intruder.
なんてことだ。
Good gracious.
このような事件が起こるとは大変申し訳ありませんでした。
I offer my deepest apologies that an incident like this occurred.
事件解決に全力を尽くすことを約束いたします。では。
I promise you I'll do all my power to resolve the problem. Goodbye.
なんかとんでもないことになったわね。ま、面白くなりそうだけど。
Somehow this taking an unexpected turn, huh? Oh well. Looks like it'll be interesting.
面白いって不謹慎なことを言わないでください。 僕たちの手で犯人を見つけ出すってのも面白いんじゃない？
But I'm intrigued, you know? Wouldn't it be interesting to catch the culprit with our own hands?
Good idea! そうと決まれば早速行動開始ね。
A good idea! If we're decided, then let's hurry up and get cracking. Knock knock.
よろしければ事件解決に協力させてください。必ず指輪を取り戻しますよ。
If you don't mind, we'd like you to help us investigate the incident. We'll return your ring for sure.
あ、いや、しかし。
No, we couldn't.
どうか
Oh,
お願いします。
he doesn't have the money, so he swiped it and is planning on selling it back. I don't know. We need more evidence.
任せて
Oh,
ください
please.
って。ところでいくつかお聞きしたいことがあるんですが。
Just leave it to us. By the way, there are a few things I'd like to ask you.
どうぞ。
Yes, certainly.
何をお話しすればよいでしょうか。
What would you like to talk about?
私は朝霧敦子と言います。
My name is Atsuko Asagiri.
半年前に夫の正美と結婚したんですけど、夫は仕事が忙しくて。
Half a year ago, I married my husband, Masami. But he's been busy with work.
この旅行が私たちの新婚旅行だって楽しみにしてたんです。
This trip is our honeymoon, so I've been looking forward to it. Time of the crime.
食堂に行ったのは10時頃でしたでしょうか。
I think it was around 10 when we went to the dining room.
この部屋を出た時にメンテナンスの花田さんとぶつかって指輪を落としてしまったんです。
When I left the room, I bumped into Mr. Hanada, the janitor, and I dropped the ring.
知ってる。僕たちもいましたからね。
I know, we were there too.
花田さんが拾ってくれたんですけど、夫に指輪を部屋に置いていくようにって言われて。
Mr. Hanada picked it up, but my husband told me to leave it in the room,
で、置いていった。
so you left it behind.
はい。
Yes.
それから食事を済ませてからしばらく甲板にいて。
Then after we finished our meal, we were on the deck for a while.
12時頃に戻ってきた時には亡くなっていたんです。
At around 12, when we came back, it was gone.
ほとんど同じ時刻に僕たちも食事をしてたんだよね。
We were eating at almost exactly the same time, weren't we?
ということは、その時刻に僕たちと会った人たちにはアリバイがあるから犯人ではない。
That means the people we met at that time have an alibi, so they aren't the culprit. Unless the husband wanted the ring back, but hired the first mate to then go in and break in and take the ring.
花田さんが拾った時にすり替えてるんじゃない？
Couldn't Hanada have switched the ring when we picked it up?
ありえないよ。すり替えたんなら部屋から指輪がなくなるわけがないもの。
I can't believe that. If he switched it, the ring wouldn't have gone missing from the room. Means a break-in.
部屋の鍵はかけてました？
Clearly it was a dolphin. Sprung out of the ocean. Opened the window. Swiped the ring. And swam off. It's the perfect crime. Was the room locked?
もちろんです。外に出る時にちゃんと確認しましたわ。
Of course, I checked when we left.
それに鍵は確かに夫が持っていましたし、
My husband certainly had the key.
合鍵でもなければ侵入は不可能ってところね。
What if the culprit is the mouse? Well, in that case, we gotta get those snakes on the case too. So that means no one could have gotten in without a master key. About the ring.
あの指輪は夫からもらった大切な品なんです。
That ring. It's a precious gift from my husband.
値段も高かったんじゃない？
Was it valuable?
高価なのも確かですけど、何より大切な思い出の品なんです。
It was definitely high priced. But more than anything, it holds precious memories. Nice to have stolen tablespoons from me before. They could steal a ring too. Yeah? We'll put the mouse on the list of suspects. Please. Please find the ring, I beg of you. That'd be really funny if it is the mouse. And we start accusing everyone, and then it's like, we found the stash the mouse has been putting things into. Here's the ring. Ah, she's so earnest. Now then, think about who the culprit is based on information you've received in the investigation. You can display the culprit command with the 2 button, so choose who you think the criminal is. After choosing, you'll continue the investigation under the assumption that that person is the culprit. I wish I saved. Oh, good. You can use the command anytime, so if you think someone else is suspicious, pick again. That's pretty advanced. Culprit. Obviously it's the navigator. Who else could it be? Yeah, the mice is small. You have to fit the type of space so it could speak or squeeze through the door and swipe it. And it would be really funny if it is. Especially since we can actually start just accusing people. Sneak. Clearly it's the navigator. It can't be anyone else. Oh, someone just came down. What? The lady's ring got stolen? Wait. What about the sick guy? We left him alone after... Well, then how would you open the door? I'd like to ask you some questions about it. About Hanada. Let's see. I got a feeling like I told you this before, but my memory's fogged? Hanada's the name, and I'm on janitorial duty. So as to say, cleaning the passengers' rooms. I don't know about it. You think I did it? Now that ain't funny. Sorry about that. Today at 10, I still was cleaning cabin 1. How am I lonesome? Naturally. About the key. Give us the key. I'm on cleaning duty. Of course I've got a master key to all the rooms. What's going on here? And so I'd like to ask you to take care of resolving the incident. Oh no, a real detective. I see. It's outside my jurisdiction though. Whatever, I'll take it on. Mizura May is an actress that just happens to be pretty good at detective work. But she's not actually a detective. It's not her job. She was acting. I heard there's been a theft. The captain asked me to look into it since I'm a detective. From the look of it, You two are investigating yourselves. Learned anything?
秘密さ。とりあえず刑事だってことだ。
It's a secret. For now, I'll just tell you I'm a police detective.
まだ具体的な捜査を開始していないからな。なんとも言えんよ。
Haven't started a concrete investigation yet, so I can't tell you anything. What's your alibi? Even though we've seen you just throwing up over the side of the ship for most of this trip.
俺を疑ってるな。
You think I'm a suspect?
だが、犯行があったと思われる時間には、食事をした後、後ろの甲板でダウンしていたぞ。
But the time they think the crime happened was after I'd eaten, when I was down and out on the bridge.
そのことは君らも知っているはずだ。
You two all know that already.
鍵ね。確かに合鍵を持っている人間をまず疑うべきだろう。
The key, huh? Yeah, you should probably be suspicious of the person with the master key first. I like how the NPCs kind of just have their own ideas of what they're doing.
はい？指輪が盗まれた？そんなことがあったんですか？
Yes, a ring's been stolen? So, something like that happened.
それについてお聞きしたいことがあるんです。
I'd like to ask you some questions about it.
私？木原直子といって大学の研究室で爬虫類の研究をしてるの。
Me? My name is Naoko Kihara, and I do reptile research at University Laboratory. Laboratory. However you want to say it.
生態に興味があってね。
Laboratory, laboratory. My chief interest is in snaky ecology.
南の島に住んでる珍しいヘビちゃんが目的でこの船に乗ってるの。
I'm on the ship to see rare snakies that live on southern islands. That's suspicious. But not really.
戦争でヘビちゃんの世話をしてたからね。何にも知らないよ。
I was taking care of my snakies in the hold, so I don't know anything about it. What's your alibi?
2時間ぐらい前のことだよね。ヘビちゃんのご飯を用意してたんじゃなかったかな。
It was about 2 hours ago, right? I was getting my snakies food ready, right? Wasn't I?
一人だったんですか？
Were you alone?
もちろん一人だったよ。部屋の中にいたんだもの。
Of course I was alone. I was in my room.
そういえば、隣の1号室でゴソゴソって物音がしてたみたいだったよ。
Come to think of it, it seemed like there was rustling sounds in cabin 1 next door.
鍵？自分の部屋の鍵なら持ってるけど、2号室のだよ。
Key? If you mean my room key, I have it, but it's a room too. Cabin 2. About the sound.
よくわからないんだけど、掃除でもしてたんじゃないのかな。
See, I'm not really sure, but maybe like someone was cleaning something? And doing a poor job of it, there's a mess. Let's see what his investigation is bringing up.
というわけなんです。
And that's what happened.
なるほど。お話は大体わかりました。いや、ありがとうございます。
I see. I basically got the picture. Well then, thank you.
指輪見つかったでしょうか？
Have you found the ring yet?
いいえ、ちょっと伺いたいのですが。
Nope, I want to talk to you for a minute. Clearly, they took the ring and set this all up so they can claim insurance on it. Or, why not?
私は朝霧敦子と言います。
My name is Atsuko Asagiri.
半年前に夫の正美と結婚したんですけど、
Oh, we've already gone through all this. Okay. Let's go below deck. What's he doing out here? Cleaning the linens.
シーツの予備も十分にあるようじゃな。
Looks like there's enough spare sheets.
ちょっと聞いていいですか？
Can I ask you about something?
2号室か3号室かは知らんが、確かにドタバタ想像しかってようちゃったな。
I don't know if it was cabin 2 or 3, but I definitely thought I heard a thumping kind of racket. Well, we already know who that was.
何度見ても気持ちのいいもんじゃないな。
Oh, no matter how many times I look at this, I don't feel any better about it. Let's go above deck. Alright, let's go talk to our number 1 suspect. The Navigator.
私を疑ってるんですか？
You think I did
い
it?
くらなんでもそりゃひどい。証拠を見せてくださいよ。
Any way you look at it, that's just low. Show me the proof. Fine, we'll change it so you're cooperative. Can I ask about something?
やだな。見てわかりませんか？この船の航海士ですよ。
Come on. Can you tell by looking? I'm the ship's navigator, but what's your name? That's suspicious.
こんな事件が起きたのは初めてですよ。
It's the first time there's been an incident like this.
ブリッジにいましたよ。あ、いや、一度トイレに行ったかな。
I was on the bridge. No. I guess I went to the bathroom once.
え？客室の合鍵なら船長と花田さんが持っているだけですよ。
Huh? If you mean the master keys for the rooms, only the captain and Hanada have them. Clearly you heard a sound all the way from the bridge,
ドタ
right?
バタと騒々しい物音がしてたんです。
When I went off to the bathroom, there was a noisy thumping sound.
その時は気にも留めてなかったんですけど、
I wasn't really paying attention to it at the time, but
もしかしたら犯人が何かしていたんじゃないでしょうか。
maybe the thief could have been doing something or other.
ちょっと聞いていいですか？
Can I ask you something?
やれやれ、困ったお嬢さん方だ。
Oh,
事件のことは立花刑事に任せておきなさいよ。
good grief, what a troublesome lady you are. Leave the case up to Detective Tachibana.
この静かの海号の指揮を取る。それが私の仕事だ。
I have command of the Silent Sea here. That's my job.
あのような事件が起こるとは全く残念だよ。
For an incident like this to happen, how unfortunate. What's your alibi?
このブリッジにいたよ。ここを離れたのは事件のことを聞いた時が初めてだ。
I was on the bridge here. The first time I left was to talk about the incident. Or look into it.
客室の鍵のことかね。合鍵なら私と店員の花田が持っているが。
What, the keys to the cabins? If you mean the master keys, myself and Hanada from the crew have them.
特に気づかなかったな。
I didn't really notice anything. Not surprising because you're on the
ここで
bridge.
聞こえるのは機関の作動音と波の音だけさ。これが男のロマンってもんだな。
All I can hear from here is the roar of the engines and the sound of the waves. Perhaps it's what they call a man's romance.
お客様の指輪が盗まれた？そんなことがあったんですか。
What? The passenger's ring was stolen? Something like that happened?
それについてお聞きしたいことがあるんです。
I'd like to ask you some questions about it.
この船の売店で働いてるんです。私は犯人じゃありません。
I work at the store on the ship. I'm not the criminal. That's exactly what a criminal would say.
お客様にお聞きするまで知りませんでした。
I didn't know about it until I heard from you, ma'am.
10時頃でしたら、ここでお仕事してました。
Around 10, huh? Then I guess working here.
その時はメイ様も食事してらっしゃいましたよね。
You were dining here then too, weren't you, Miss May?
鍵ですか？いいえ、お客様方のお部屋の鍵なんて持ってませんです。
Key? No, I don't have any keys to the passengers' rooms. The sound is the most important.
そんな音してましたっけ？
Huh? Was there a sound like that? Leave.
何かわかりました？
Have you figured anything out? Here we go, about the stain.
君がこのオイル汚れを見つけたんだって？
I heard you found this oil stain?
かすかな跡だがよく見つけたもんだな。
It's a faint mark, but you did good turning it up.
本当はナビが見つけたんだけどね。
Well, it was actually Navi that found it.
指の跡に見えるよね。
It looks like a fingerprint, right?
ああ、指輪を取ろうとした際についたものに間違いないだろう。
Yeah, it's a mark they left when they tried to take the ring, but no two ways about. Ugh.
こんなところで吐かないでよ。
Don't throw up here.
すまん。トイレを貸してもらうぞ。
Sorry. Gonna borrow your toilet.
変なことに巻き込んでしまって申し訳ありません。
そんな、それより。
Oh. There we go.
僕は朝霧正美と言いまして、半年前に妻の敦子と結婚したんですが。
My name is Masami Asagiri. I married my wife Atsuko half a year ago, but
仕事が忙しくてなかなか2人の時間が取れなかったんです。
I was really busy with work, and we couldn't really find time for the two of us.
妻には申し訳なかったんですけど、遅めの新婚旅行ということで楽しみにしてたんですが。
It was terrible to my wife, and we've been looking forward to our slightly delayed honeymoon, but
こんなことになってしまって本当に残念です。
now this has happened. It's truly unfortunate.
何しろずっと妻と一緒にいましたからね。
I was with my wife the whole time, you see.
食事に出て甲板で海を見てで戻ってきたら指輪がなくなっていたんです。
After dining, we went off and watched the ocean on the deck. When we got back here, the ring was gone. What's your alibi?
ずっと妻と一緒にいましたよ。ひょっとして僕を疑ってるんですか？
I was with my wife the whole time. Do you think I did it? You had an accomplice.
この部屋の鍵なら僕が持っていますよ。
If you mean this room's key, I have it.
物音がしてたんですか？なんだろう。僕は気づきませんでしたが。
There was a sound? Huh. Well, I didn't notice. Let's talk to her. We'll bring up the noise.
いいえ。
Nothing. Alright.
どうか
Alright. You do you, buddy. Feel better soon. May is a civilized individual. She
ちょっと
knocks before
聞いていいで
entering.
すか？
Can I ask you something? Nothing new. I might start just accusing people baselessly again.
ここは
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. He's still in there. I'm gonna save. And accuse him.
なんぞい、わしが指輪を盗んだと？
What's that? You say I stole the ring?
証拠もないのに何を言うんじゃ。
What do you think you're saying when you got no proof? What if I just go through all of them?
シーツのよ。
ちょっと聞いていいです
Nothing different. I guess I'm just gonna start talking with everyone. Oh, he's not throwing up anymore.
とりあえず落ち着いたよ。
It's settled down for now.
しかし船酔いになるとはな。
But this seasickness,
参ったな。
beat.
"変なことに巻き込んで。
そんな
Let's accuse her.
에? 指輪を盗んだ犯人が私？
Huh?
またまた冗談ばっかり。
The thief who stole the ring? Me? Come on, what a joke.
そんなに言うならその証拠を見せてよ。
If you're gonna say something like that, show me the proof. We really have no proof. Well, obviously we need to continue to investigate down here because that's where oil would be. And I need to stop doing that. Found something.
箱の中はいっぱいのネジ、ドライバーやスパナなんかの工具もあるね。
The box is full of screws. There are tools like screwdrivers or wrenches too.
むやみに触らない方がいいですよ。
You shouldn't touch them without a reason. No, we're just gonna carry them around and use them as projectiles. It'll be fine.
C
ちょっと聞いて。 ちょっと。 なるほど。緊急時にも開くようになっているみたい。
Can't just walk around accusing everyone. Oil. That's our only clue. And the sounds. But the sounds are definitely unreliable.
Yare yare.
Whoops. I guess I'll just randomly accuse the captain, because why not?
Oh? 私が犯人だって?
You saying I'm the culprit?
おいおい、バカなことを言わないで、事件のことは立花刑事に任せておきなさい。
Hey, don't say silly things and leave the case up to Detective Tachibana, please. Let's accuse her.
犯人はわかりました？
Have you found out who did it?
いえ、ちょっと。
Chose wrong one.
私が指輪を盗んだって言うんですか？
You're saying I'm the one who stole the ring?
そんなことないです。証拠もないでしょう。
I did not. You don't have the proof, do you? No. I'm having a hard time finding any proof anywhere. Look at this.
取っ手にオイルが付着しているのがわかるか?
See how there's oil stuck to the knob?
わかるよ。でも犯人がトイレに入ったってだけで。
I do, but that just means the culprit went in the bathroom.
何のためにだ? まさか入ったっていうわけでもないだろ。
And why was that? Not to throw up, I can tell you.
盗みの途中で用を足せるほど度胸のあるやつはそういないだろうよ。
Can't imagine there's a guy with the stones to take a leak in the middle of a heist.
なるほど。天井を見てみろ。
Take a look at the ceiling. A clue. Ooh.
空調や排水施設を整備するための入り口だ。
It's an access for maintaining stuff like the air conditioning and water supply.
オイル汚れも見えるだろう。犯人は天井裏を通ってこの部屋に侵入した。
You see the oil stain there too, right? The culprit went through the ceiling and broke in through this. Alright, you're no longer on my suspect list.
またこんな状態じゃ捜査どころじゃないんじゃない？
Again? Is it any time for him to be investigating when he's in a state like this? That's a pretty big clue. That's a huge clue. Alright, we'll take you off the culprit list.
やばい。少し休もう。
Oh man, gonna rest a little. Or we can bring that up with anyone.
変なことに巻き込んでし
そんな
About the ceiling, here we go. Captain might have some good information too.
天井裏から侵入してくるなんて。
No way. A break-in from the ceiling? Oh, it's worthless. She's not gonna know anything. Neither of them are gonna know anything. They just learned about this.
ちょっと聞いていいですか？天井裏？そんな通路があったんだ。
Above the ceiling? Huh? There's a passage like that? Guess we'll go ask the captain. Or actually... Oh, he's gone. Like, totally gone. He's sick. We're in control now.
確かに整備用に天井裏への入り口がある。
Certainly there are accesses in the ceiling for maintenance purposes.
3号室の入り口は左舷の部屋すべてにつながっているが、
The access in cabin 3 connects to all the rooms in the port side, but...
なるほど。犯人はその入り口から侵入したというわけだ。
I get it. So the thief broke in from there. Everyone on the port side are
ちょっと
connected.
聞いていいですか？
That means Snake Lady's
天井
still
裏ですか。
on the list.
確かに整備用の入り口が各客室にありますけど、
Above the ceiling, there are definitely accesses in each cabin for maintenance.
3号室の入り口がどの部屋につながっているかは私には分かりかねます。
Which rooms the access in cabin 3 connects to, I do not know.
船長か花田さんなら知っているんじゃないでしょうか。
Maybe the captain or Hanada would. having a hard time finding Hanada now. Here he is.
ちょっと聞いていいですか？
おお、犯人は天井を通って3号室に忍び込んだというわけじゃな。
So that means the culprit went through the ceiling and snuck into cabin 3, huh?
3号室の入り口は左舷の部屋。つまり2号室と1号室につながっておるな。
The access in cabin 3 is hooked up to the port side rooms. In other words, cabins 2 and 1. Can I have the key? We received the key to cabin 1. Well then. Can I have more keys?
メンテナンス担当じゃからな。もちろん。
Fascinating. Let's ask if she's familiar.
犯人、いえ。天井裏ですか？何のことでしょうか？
The ceiling? What are you talking about? Wow. I bet she stole it. She's putting up an act. Where did he go? Back to his room. Anything to add?
ちょっと聞いていいですか？
No. Alright, let's go to room 1. Here we go. You'll have to read it.
3号室につながっているんでしたよね。ちょっと覗いてみよっか。開かない。開きませんか？少しだけなら開くんだけどね。蓋の上に何か乗ってるみたいで。どうしても開かない。うわあ！ああ、痛そう。
Ah, that looks like that hurt.
でも、ここから天井裏には行けないなら、あとは2号室からしか入れないんじゃない？
But if you can't get in the ceiling from here, that only leaves cabin 2 to enter from, doesn't it?
そういうことは犯人コマンドで選んでおいてくだ
Which
さいね。
means the culprit is... Choose with the culprit command. I get it, you want me to accuse Snake Lady. We have weak proof. She fell on her butt. She fell on her butt. Do we have enough info to choose a culprit? Not really, but you know, we're going to. I am not the thief.
否定したって無駄。天井裏から3号室に侵入できるのはこの2号室だけなんだから。
It's no use denying it. The only place someone could break into cabin 3 is here in cabin 2.
そんなの証拠になってないじゃない。
How's that any kind of
部
proof?
屋の
It
中を
isn't.
探してみなよ。どこにも指輪なんて隠してないんだから。
You fed it to your snake. Go ahead and search my room. I'm not hiding a ring anywhere.
ああ、開き直っちゃった。
Ah, she's gone the offense.
彼女が隠した指輪を見つけ出すしかないでしょうね。
I guess all we do is find the ring she hid then.
隠し場所と思われる場所を探してみましょう。
Let's search the places we think she could be hiding it. She fed it to her
案
snake.
外
It was
簡
in
単
the
な
meat.
ところに隠してあるのかもね。
And she did it. It could always be hidden in a surprisingly simple place. Wait, she's
どんな
going
素人でも
to
棚の
investigate
引き出しに
or
隠すと思う
see rare snakes in the Southern Islands. Why is she bringing snakes aboard? What kind of amateur do you think would hide in a shelf drawer? I don't know. One like you.
このゴミ箱に隠してるんじゃない？
Maybe she hid in his garbage can. Not
ほら
likely.
見つからないでしょ。
See, you didn't find it, did you? Under the bed.
トイレの水タンク内なんて隠し場所の定番ではないですか？
Toilet tank is a classic hiding spot, isn't it? Why don't we check to see if that passage even works?
はあ、見つからないわね。
I don't see it.
トイレ。は
とりあえず吐いたらすっきりしてきたよ。
For now, if I throw up, I'll start feeling better. Let's go question some snakes.
あれ？爪楊枝を
Hello.
加えている蛇がいますよ。
Huh? There's a snake with a toothpick in its mouth.
まさか。
Could it be? Found it!
嘘！蛇のお腹に隠してたの？
No way, she hid it in the snake's stomach? Can't be that easy, could it?
あなたが言った通り、証拠は見つけたよ、木原さん。
As you asked, we found proof, Miss Kihara.
私
お客様、なぜこのようなことをなされたのか、
That's a crazy
お
place
答
to
え
hide
い
a
ただき
ring.
たい。
I mean, I called it. Makes sense to me. Ma'am, why would you do something like this? Please explain to us.
私5年も
Oh,
研
she
究
really
を
did do
続
it.
けてるのに成果が上がらなくて
Wow. Of all places, the snake's stomach, yeah. That's also animal abuse. Even though I've been doing research for 5 years, I'm not getting results.
だから研究資金も削除される一方で
Because of that, my research funding keeps on getting reduced.
研究資金ね。それが動機か？
Research funding then. That was your motive?
この旅で成果を上げないと予算がカットされることになってたから
If this trip isn't a success, my budget's going to get cut, so...
指輪を見た時に思いついたんですそれがあれば研究を続けられるって
Overseer Burb Detective. Guess I'll have to give myself a little hat or something. Worst reason ever. It's pretty... Yeah. When I saw the ring, I got an idea. If I had that, I could continue... Yeah, I read that.
それで朝霧さんが食事に出ている間に天井裏を通って3号室に侵入し指輪を盗んだ。
So, while Mrs. Asagiri was out to eat, you went through the ceiling, broke into cabin 3, and stole the ring.
はい
Hi. Yes. I just repeated it.
盗んだ指輪を餌に埋め込んで蛇に飲ませた。
Then you stuck the ring in some food and fed it to the snake.
船を降りてから指輪を取り出して売ろうと思ってたんだね。
After getting off the ship, you plan to take the ring out and sell it.
そうです
That's right.
メイさん、もういいんです。
May, that's enough.
え？
Huh?
指輪を見つけてくださって本当にありがとうございます。
Really, thank you so much for finding the ring. But this is going to turn into an anime episode.
でも、もういいんです。木原さんを許してあげてください。
But that's enough. Please forgive Miss Kihara.
木原さんにも事情があったんですし、 指輪が戻ってきただけで私は十分なんです。
She has circumstances, and it's enough reason for me to have the ring back.
メイさんには本当に感謝しています。
I mean, May's not the one for you to talk to. I think the detective is, because he's the one that could actually arrest people. I mean, I've seen people steal for less. That's true. I'm truly grateful to you, May.
でも、だから木原さんを許してあげてください。お願いします。
But like I said, please forgive Ms. Kihara, I beg of you.
そりゃあ敦子さんがそれでいいなら僕は構わないですけど。
Well, if you're fine with it, Atsuko, it's okay with me, but...
立花さん。
Mr. Tachibana.
俺は船酔いでね。だから事件のことなんて何も知らなか
Oh,
った
he's
し、
gonna
何
dismiss
も
it
見な
too.
かった。
I'm seasick, you know, so I didn't know anything about the incident. I never saw anything.
いくら刑事でも知らない事件の犯人なんて捕まえられんよ。
A detective I may be, but I can't catch a culprit of a case I don't know about.
木原さん、研究頑張ってください。
Ms. Kihara, good luck with your research.
お役には立てませんけど応援していますわ。
I can't help you, but I'll be cheering you on.
とりあえず一件落着ですな。本当にご苦労様でした。
So it's case closed for now. Thank you for all your hard work, truly.
本船は間もなく大島港に入港いたします。
The ship will be making port at Oshima Harbor shortly. Just don't steal again, it's all good.
お忘れ物などございませんようご注意ください。ご乗船誠にありがとうございました。
Please take care when disembarking, not to leave any articles behind. Thank you very much for traveling with us. I think you're gonna have to read it. Yeah, we're at a cutscene.
事件は解決したっていうのに浮かない顔してるわね。うん、言ってごらんなさいよ。僕ちょっといい気になりすぎてたかなって。研究がうまくいかなくてって思い詰めてた木原さんの顔を見てたら、犯人はあなただなんてまるでクイズでも解いているみたいに。自分が面白半分で探偵を気取っていたんじゃないかって気がして、これで本当に良かったのかなって。何言ってんのよ。指輪が戻って奥さんは大喜び。木原さんだってほんの出来心だっただけで今は見つかってよかったんだって思ってるわよ。だからさ、元気出しなさいよ。そうだね。ありがとう、男。何改まってんのよ。バカね。いろいろ悩みすぎておかしくなったんじゃないの？そうだね。やっぱり元子みたいに遊ぶことばかり考えてなきゃダメかな。言ったわね。よーし、島に着いたら人生の楽しみ方をたっぷりレクチャーしてあげるからね。覚悟してなさい。はい、先生、よろしくお願いします。
Huh? Huh? You wouldn't just leave me on a black screen now, would you? I guess you would. Private Eye Dol. We'll return after these messages. The ship is now making port at Oshima Harbor.
ご乗船誠にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for traveling with us. Yippee.
いい天気。ようやく着いたね。
What great weather. We're finally here. Sorry, ma'am. This area is off limits. We're just gonna explore the... Never mind.
お二方には本当にお世話になりました。どうかお元気で。
The pair of you have truly been a help. Please take care.
ご乗船誠にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much for traveling with us.
さてと、僕たちはこれからどうするの？
Now then, what's our next move?
ね、小島にあるホテルに部屋を取ってあるから、ここから渡し船に乗るのよね。
Let's see. I booked rooms at the hotel on Kojima, so we'll be taking the ferry from here.
渡し船？
Ferry?
ほら、あそこに見えるじゃない。
Look, see it over there?
あんな小さな船に乗るの？
Yeah, we're riding on that tiny boat.
本当にご迷惑をおかけしました。
I really caused a lot of trouble.
僕は気にしてないから、研究が成功することを祈ってるよ。
No, I'm not worried about it. Hope your research will be successful. Let's look at the snakes. I guess she doesn't want to. Well.
出港までしばらく時間がある。少し待っててくれや。
We got a little while before we set out. Hang on a sec.
あら、メイさんたちも小島へ行かれるの？
Oh, May, will you two be going to Kojima as well?
よし、時間だ。出港。
Alright, it's time. Setting out. Scene 2, Part 2. Midday is a bleak vacation. Seagulls. Seagulls everywhere.
よし、着いたぞ。足元に注意して降りるんだぜ。
Alright, we're here. Watch your step as you get out.
足元に注意して降りるんだ。
Yeah. Let me out. There we go.
なんだあのおばあさんは。鎌なんか振りかざして危ないんじゃないか。
What? That old woman's waving around a sickle. Isn't that dangerous?
何あのおばあさん。私怖いわ。
What's with that old woman doing? I'm scared. They're having a really interesting honeymoon, aren't they? Oh, she is kind of terrifying. Turn back.
ここは悪魔の島じゃ。帰りなさい。
This is the Devil's Island. Turn back.
おいおい、ばあさん。わけのわからんこと言ってないで、さっさと帰りな。
Hey, old lady, quit running your mouth about nonsense and get out of here. Back it up. Back. Come back soon, Kojima Hotel.
どこかへ へ行こうにも場所がわからないんですが。
If we're trying to get somewhere, we don't know where it is.
そこの看板に地図が載ってるんじゃない？
Maybe there's a map in that sign over there. Okay. It's probably where I want to have my honeymoon. There's nothing here on this sign. We're leaving. I don't like this place. Start it up, start it up. Oh, we can't do it. Uh-oh. I have a problem.
そこの看板に地図が載ってる。
Oh, I guess gotta look up from the other
断言
side.
の下に小さな地図が書かれてるけど、薄くなってて読めないよ。
They've drawn in a little map under the greeting, but it's faded and I can't read it.
ナビには駐在所と書いてあるのが見えます。地図を空中に投影しますね。
Now we can see where police substation is written. I'll project the map in the air. Oh,
ナ
wow.
ビのホログラム装置を使って地図を映像化してみました。現在
They
地図は
definitely opened up the
メニューを
scope.
表示します。
You should really use more of the save slots? Why? What's the point? Navi's digitized the map using hologram equipment. I'm displaying a Eye Dol at our current location.
今は港しか表示されていませんが、他の地名を書き込むことでその場所に移動できるようになります。
Sounds like a hint. Right now, only the harbor is shown, but by filling in other place locations, you'll become able to travel to those locations, just in case.
それじゃあ駐在所を地図に書き込んでみましょうか。
I mean, unless something like catastrophic happens over the course of the game, I'm not gonna be like loading back. Well then, why don't I try filling in the police substation on the map?
まず地名を選びましょう。十字キーで羽を動かして地名に合わせます。
First, select the place name, move the feather with the D-pad, and match it to the place name.
黄色の地名はまだ地図に書き込んでいないことを示しているんです。
A yellow name indicates that you haven't filled that place in on the map yet.
ここで1ボタンを押すと羽が地図上に表示されます。
If you press the 1 button here, the feather will be displayed on the map.
次に地図を区切っている四角形の中から地名を書き込みたい場所を選びます。
Play a dangerous game. Next, choose the location on the grid, dividing the map that you want to fill in with the place name. What, are you afraid it's just gonna
四角形の
malfunction and corrupt my save? One square of the map is 500 meters. Why is the king so specific?
つまり
Am I gonna have to run away from a burning island?
場所は港から南に500メートルの場所ってことになります。
In other words, that means the location the feather currently points to is 500 meters south of the harbor.
ここで1ボタンを押すと
If you press the 1 button here,
これで駐在所が地図に書き込まれました。
look, the substation has now been filled in on the map.
それじゃあ頑張って正しい地図を完成させてくださいね。
Now then, do your best to complete an accurate map. Well,
で、駐在所に行くときはどうすればいいの？
then what should we do to get to the substation?
港の外に出てから地図を表示しますから、行きたい場所を選んで1ボタンを押してください。
When you leave the harbor, I will display the map, so choose the place you want to go and press the 1 button. Fine. Unable to save. They're for different, saves. Or playthroughs.
ナビが書き込んだ駐在所の位置
Oh,
は間違
what?
ってますからね。
Oh, I forgot to tell you, but the location of the substation Navi filled in earlier is wrong.
はあ
Huh?
いえ、
Indeed.
ですからね、このまま駐在所に行こうとしても駐在所には着かないんです。
Well, like I said, even if you try to go to the substation, as things are, you'll never get there.
看板にあった駐在所の位置は港から南西700メートルほどの場所でしたよね。
The position of the substation on the sign was an area 700 meters southwest of the harbor.
ですからメインの地図に書き込み直してくださいね。
So, May, please fill in the map again.
2ボタンを押すと表示される地図を実行すればいつでも地名を書き込めますから。
If you press the 2 button and use the displayed map command, you can re-enter the place name anytime. But you said 700, so it'd be about right here? Okay. Ha. Alright. Are you leaving? Leave. I don't know how west you meant. Huh? Did we get the substation's location wrong? Yes. I don't know if this mechanic's necessary. Yeah, that makes sense for 700. Leave. I'm being dumb. It would of course be here, because it's only 700. Yes, leave. Wonder how the honeymooners are doing. Here we go. Let me go.
そんなもん振り回して暴れるなって。いてててて。
Bah. I'm telling ya, quit freaking out and waving that thing around. Ouch. Let me go. Don't flail around with that sickle in your hand. Hey now, what are you doing? Ooh, she threw it. Oh, she bolted. She ran off. Huh. Nothing unusual here. Oh.
それでは渡部さん、船が出てしまいますので、僕はこれで失礼します。
Well, Mr. Yutabe, the boat's going to be leaving, so I'll be off. His nose kind of scares me.
また遊びに来ておくれ。それじゃあ気をつけて帰るんじゃぞ。
Oh, sorry, Murano. Pay me company again sometime. Careful on your way back now. Get here.
いやはや、ようやく落ち着いたな。
Dear me. Things have finally calmed down.
ところで、 何か聞きたいことでもあるのかな。
By the way, did you have something you wanted to ask? Hotel, yes.
近頃は観光客がみんなホテルの場所を聞いてくるの。
These days, all the tourists come here asking where's the hotel.
道に沿って南南西に向かいなされ。海岸のそばにホテルが見えるはずじゃ。
Follow the road and head southwest. You ought to be able to see the hotel next to the shore. Southwest.
わしか？わしは渡部銀次と申してな。
Me? Kinshi Watabe is the name.
この島の駐在を、いや、そんなに見つめられると照れるの。
I'm this island's resident substation officer, but having it recognized like that's embarrassing.
メイって60代の男性が好みなんですか？渋いですね。
May, you're into guys in their 60s? How understated.
ね、真剣な顔で冗談を言わないで誤解されるでしょ。
Excuse me, don't make jokes with such a straight face. Some will get the wrong idea.
ああ、村野君のことかの。大島に住んでおる青年での。
Ah, you mean young Murano. He's a young man that lives on Oshima.
ちょっと不愛想じゃが、毎日渡し船で訪ねてきてくれてな。話し相手になってくれるんじゃよ。
He's a touch curt, but he takes the ferry every day to come visit. Drops by to chat with me, he does. The old woman. Who is that?
最近よく見かけるの。
I've seen a lot of her these days.
多分大島の住人じゃと思うが、何しに来るんじゃろうかの。
I think maybe she lives on Oshima. What could she be coming around these parts for? The sickle.
今は棚の上に置いてあるぞ。おばあさんが来たら返しておいたの。
I put it on the shelf for now. I'm planning to give it back to the old woman if she drops by. I wouldn't.
返すってなぜ？
Give it back? Why?
怪我をした者もいなかったからの。
Nobody got hurt after all. That seems a little irresponsible.
わしも年じゃからな。なんとなくあの人の気持ちもわかるんじゃよ。
You two want to run around, start screaming at people, tell them to go back, waving the sickle around to eventually throw it at a wall. I'm aged myself. Somehow I know how she feels.
きっと何か悲しいことがあったに違いないんじゃよ。
She's got some tragedy in her past, no mistaking it.
やりきれない気持ちだったんじゃろう。
Maybe she had feelings she just couldn't bear.
またいつでも訪ねてきてくだされの。
Come by and visit anytime, you hear? Oh, a radio. It's a radio transceiver.
触っちゃいかんぞ。旧式でかなりデリケートじゃでの。
Don't you go touching that. It's an oldie, but it's a mite delicate.
この島でたった一つの無線機じゃから壊れると困るんじゃよ。
It's the only transceiver we got on the island, so if it breaks, we'll be in bad way. I see.
それにしても危なかったですよね。ナビは切られても平気ですけど。
Ah, that could have ended badly. Though Navi would be fine even if she got cut. Yeah, but not everyone else.
鍵がかかってますね。
It's locked. You gonna let me into the room?
その先はわしの居室じゃよ。恥ずかしいから入らんでくれよ。
That's my quarters over there. They're an embarrassment, so don't be wandering in. Looking through the window. Alright. Let's save. Map. Fill in the place name. So we just follow the road. Hotel. It's probably right here. Probably by the beach. Oh, we just go this way.
外に出るんですか？
Ah, it's further south.
ホテルなんてな。は
Oh, I see his directions. South, southwest. It's very literal. South, southwest.
外に出るんですか？
Hotel. There we go.
Kojima ホテルへようこそ。
Welcome to the Kojima Hotel.
ようこそおいでくださいました。
Welcome and thank you for coming.
階の移動にはこのエレベーターをご利用ください。
Please use this elevator to move between floors. But first, we need to check in.
ようこそおいでくださいました。
Welcome and thank you for coming.
予約していた柳素子と草薙芽衣だけど、
We have reservations. Otoko Yanagi and Mei Kusanagi.
柳様と草薙様でございますね。少々お待ちください。
Miss Yanagi and Miss Kusanagi, is it? Please wait a moment.
ちょっとメイ、
Hey, hey, Mei.
本名スターじゃなかったの？草薙ってのは何よ？
Isn't Star your real name? What's this Kusanagi? I wish we could still games like this Lost Art. It's a very good game. I'm actually pretty impressed with it.
死んじゃったお父さんの名前なんだけどね。
It's 16-bit, but it feels almost like playing a 32-bit visual novel. They're both my real names. Kusanagi is my deceased father's name. Ah, backstory.
お父さんは草薙英二って名前でね。
Right,
一応
forgot
刑事だ
about
ったんだ
this.
よ。
My father's name was Eiji Kusanagi. He was a detective.
でも捜査に行き詰まったのか、ノイローゼだったのか。
Oh. But he apparently hit a dead end on an investigation, and he had a nervous breakdown.
5年前に睡眠薬を飲んで自殺しちゃったんだ。
Ooh. 5 years ago, he committed suicide by taking sleeping pills.
新聞とかにも大きく載ったんだけど覚えてるわけないか。元子も小学生だったもんね。
It was all over the papers and everything, but I guess there's no way you'd remember. You were still in elementary school too, after all.
ごめん。
Sorry.
5年も前のことだもの。気にしてないよ。
It was 5 years ago. It doesn't bother me.
お待たせいたしました。こちらが柳様と草薙様のお部屋の鍵になります。
Thank you for waiting. Miss Yanagi and Miss Kusanagi, here are your room keys.
柳様が403号室、草薙様が402号室でございます。
It's a generational bridge, not to mention it uses PC Engine's final form, the mythical arcade card. It's impressive. Miss Yanagi, you're in room 403. Miss Kusanagi, you're in room 402. Anything else to add?
ご用
A
が
lot
ご
of
ざい
games
ま
we're
した
missing
ら
out these
遠慮な
days.
くお申
Very
し付けく
true.
ださい。
I need to find more translated visual novels from the 90s that can be streamed. If there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask. Oh,
お客様、申し訳ございませんが、この先にお通しするわけには参りません。
man, I'm terribly sorry, but coming back here is not permitted. And I kind of just moonwalk out of the way. Yeah. Oh, let's go to a restaurant. Ooh, those doors close quick. It's like Star Citizen doors. Watch out. This could... Hey, stream having problems? Interesting. I'm not dropping any frames. Huh. Room 301. Room 302. Room 303. 304. I love how... most games let you go behind the counter and go up to people to talk to them. This one stops you. Stream's good for me. Huh. OBS said it reconnected successfully. It skipped a little. Stream is working on your end. Guess it just had a little hiccup.
メイが402号室で、私が403号室だったわね。
I don't see any dropped frames. Weird. May, you're in room 402, and I'm in room 403, right?
はい。でもなんで別々の部屋なんですか？
Right, but why are you in separate rooms?
しょうがないじゃない。
I had no choice.
このホテルったら一人用の部屋のほかはすっごく高いスイートルームしかないんだもの。
This stupid hotel, other than single rooms, all they have are mega expensive suite rooms. (401)
402号室、メイの部屋ですね。
Room 402, your room, eh?
それじゃね。私は隣の403号室だから出かけるときに呼んでよね。
Okay, see you. I'm in room 403 next door, so call me when you're leaving. Oh, pretty nice room, isn't it? Too bad we can't close the door.
かなり豪華ですね。部屋数も少ないし、考えてみれば変なホテルですよね。
It's quite luxurious. There aren't many rooms, so when you think about it, isn't this kind of a weird hotel?
きっとオーナーが道楽でやってるんだよ。
I bet the owner is keeping it up as a hobby.
おーっと、窓からの眺めがすごいじゃない。
Oh wow, the view from the window is awesome. Wow. Okay, here we go. I was about to say.
青い空に広い海。本当に綺麗だよね。
Blue skies and open seas. It's so pretty.
メイって表現が稚拙ですよね。
Your phrasing is so childish, May.
もっとこう、絶え渡る青空に淡然と輝く澄んだ海って感じとか
Show off.
ですね。
I think it's more like placid azure skies and tranquil, radiantly sparkling seas.
ナビって妙なところで細かいんだよね。
You picked a weird time to get detailed.
誰か来ましたよ。
Someone's here. What do you want? No solicitors.
お休みのところ失礼いたします。
Forgive me for intruding on your privacy.
本日は小島ホテルをご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。
I'd like to thank you deeply for your patronage of the Kojima Hotel this day.
私は当ホテルの支配人であります榊と申します。
I'm the manager of this hotel, Sakaki.
ご用がございましたら遠慮なくお申し付けください。
If there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask.
それではごゆっくりとおくつろぎくださいませ。失礼いたしました。
Well then, please relax and make yourselves at home. Good day to you. No.
せっかく来たんだもの、思いっきり遊ばなくちゃ損だよね。
We went so much trouble to come here. It'd be a waste not to have as much fun as we can.
そうですね。でもどこに行くつもりなんです？
That's right. But where are you planning to go?
ホテルの人たちに観光名所の場所でも聞いたらどうかな。きっと教えてくれると思うよ。
Maybe you should ask the hotel workers where the tourist sites are. I'm sure they'll tell us.
それじゃ行こっか。
Okay, let's go. Should bring our friend.
さてと、どこに行く？
Okay, where to? Let's go to the 5th floor. See what's up here. Oh, these are the fancy rooms. Whoops. Lobby. Last receptionist. Oh, they're all here.
あつこさんたち、どこに行ってきたんです？
Atsuko, where'd you go?
それがね、浜辺で泳いできたんですよ。
Why, we went swimming at the beach.
本当に綺麗な浜辺なんです。
It's a truly beautiful beach.
岩場に囲まれてるから分かりにくいかもしれないけど、
It's surrounded by rocks, so it may be hard to spot, but
港のすぐそばだから一度は行ってみてくださいな。
it's right next to the harbor. So you should try going there once. The stream buffed out on you again? Hmm.
ちょっとお聞きしたいんですけど、
That's something I want to ask you.
はい。何でございましょうか。
Certainly, what would you like to know? Tourist sites.
小島で最も有名なのがかの夜光堂でございましょう。
What's most famous on Kojima is probably the Noctilucent
あ
Cave.
とはそうですね、天狗岩も人気がございます。
After that, yes, Tengu Rock is popular as well.
島の西岸が浜辺になっておりますね。
Down the west coast is a beach.
海水浴を楽しまれるのも良いかと存じます。
Perhaps you'd like to enjoy a dip in the ocean?
この島で最も有名な観光名所でございます。
It's the most famous tourist site on this island.
場所は当ホテルから東に 1km といったところでしょうか。
I believe
ぜひ訪ねてみてくださいませ。
I believe its location is 1 kilometer east of this hotel. Please do try visiting it. Remember that, chat. It's 2 squares to the east.
島の東側から大きな一枚岩が海中から顔を覗かせておりまして、それが天狗岩でございます。
On the island's east side, a big rock slab peeks its face out from the ocean. That is Tengu Rock.
夜行動ほど有名ではありませんが、岬から眺める天狗岩の姿もなかなか趣がございますよ。
Though not as famous as the Noctilucent Cave, the shape of Tengu Rock, as seen from the cape, is also quite elegant.
なんです。有名な観光名所には小島の海は大変綺麗ですよ。
Kojima's sea is extraordinarily pretty.
西側の海岸が浜辺になってますから、おいでになってはいかがでしょう。
West side is beach, so why don't you try going there? Okay. Map. Fill in space. I assume that's probably the beach. And I believe that's Tengu Rock. Let's head to the beach. Oh, there's not a single bit of litter around. But isn't this a different place from the one we heard about?
何言ってんのよ。ここまで来て泳がないなんてバチが当たるってものよ。
What are you saying? It'd be darn shame not to swim after hiking all the way out here. I guess that was the wrong location? Whoops, I need to reallocate the map. Let's move it here. So it's apparently the wrong location. It's definitely a beach, but this beach doesn't seem to have anything worth paying attention to on it. Let's try it again. Up near the harbor, so we're gonna go here. Here we go. Oh, so there's a beach somewhere like this. The surrounding area is enclosed by rocks, so you wouldn't know it at a glance. Is that a rope? Maybe it washed in from the sea.
ロープの端が岩場に結びつけられてるからね。誰かが結んだのは間違いないよ。
The rope's end is attached to the rocks. Someone definitely tied it there.
まあ大して意味はないだろうけどね。
Oh well, I doubt there's really any significance to it.
男って元気ですよね。
Toko sure is lively. Is this gonna do the same thing? Yeah.
男って。この岩場の向こうが港だよね。
So the harbor's on the other side of these rocks?
そうですよ。とは言ってもこの険しい岩場の500メートル先ですけどね。
That's right, though it's 500 meters away over a steep rock.
外に出るんですか？
Is there a different beach?
その地名は正しい場所に書き込まれてい
Oh,
ま
it's
す
the
よ。
correct location. Okay. Let's visit the caves, I guess.
外に出るんですか？
Okay, also I was expecting a little bit more to the beach. Noctilucent Cave. A cave where noctilucent moss grows natively. Hello, Canon Black. Noctilucent moss is a bryophyte with the unusual property of emitting light. Because it requires micronutrients for the emission of light, its native range is limited. In Noctilucent Cave, you can turn off the lights using the switch installed within the cave. The light given off by the noctilucent moss and the minerals in the rocks creates a fantastic world.
何よ、寒いだけのただの洞窟じゃない。
What's the big deal? It's just some dank cave.
ロープが張ってありますね。
A rope's been hung here.
順路から外れるんでしょ？迷わないようにそうしてあるんだよ。
That goes off the main route, right? They've done it to keep people from wandering.
奥はどうなってた？
What's the inner part like?
ナビに見えるはずないですよ。
Huh? Navi wouldn't be able to see that.
この体はただの立体映像で、ナビの目はメインの右手にある本体についてるんですから。
This body is just a projection. Navi's eyes are in the main unit on your right hand.
そうだった。たまに忘れるんだよね。
That's right. Sometimes I forget.
この先には行けないみたいだね。
Looks like we can't go this way. Oh, here's the switch.
これが照明のスイッチだね。
This is the light switch.
へえ、これはすごいじゃない。
Oh, this is awesome.
ほんと、綺麗だね。
It really is. So pretty.
ちょっとメイ、何やってんのよ。
Hey, May, what are you doing?
いたたたた。
Ouch.
はあ、カンナもあんたも本当に世話焼かせるんだから。
You and Kana both. Just the most helpless people in the world.
ほら、薬効ゴケが服についてるじゃない。
Look, you've got a noctilucent moss stuck to your clothes. What is this?
これが薬効ゴケ。へえ、綺麗に光るもんだね。
This is noctilucent moss. Oh, it shines so prettily.
照明をつけてませんよ。
May, the lights aren't on. I don't think there's anything left.
これが夜光苔。普通の苔。
Well, guess that's the cave.
外に出るんですか？
Let's go to Tengu Rock. Maybe.
本食いわらしきものは見えませんね。
I don't see anything that looks like a Tengu Rock.
あれ、場所を間違えたかな。
Huh? Did I miss your location? I mean, I totally forgot. You found moss.
外に出るんですか？
Whoops, I forgot to... We'll go back to the hotel. Oh, he's gone. Well, we can ask the receptionist.
海上に突き出ている大きな
Big
一
rock
枚
slab
岩が
projecting
天
from
狗
the
岩なんで
sea.
す。岬からの眺めが一番ですわ。
View from the cape is best. Oh, they're here.
メイさん、
May,
ちょうどよかった。
you came at the perfect time. Did I? I kinda wanted to see the Tengu Rock.
これから食事にしようかと話してたところだったんですけどね。
We were just talking about going to eat.
ご一緒しませんか？
You see, so why don't we go together?
でもお邪魔になるから。
Huh? But we'd be intruding.
とんでもない。大勢の方が楽しいですよ。さあ、行きましょう。
Preposterous. It's more fun with the crowd. Come on, let's go.
でね、とっても綺麗だったのよ。
And let me tell you, it was just so pretty.
夜光堂ですか。いいな。ねえあなた、私たちも後で行ってみましょうよ。
The Noctilucent Cave, how nice. Hey honey, after this, why don't we go too?
やれやれ。夜光堂を見るまで眠れないって顔してるね。
Oh boy, that face tells me we're not sleeping until we've seen the Noctilucent Cave.
しょうがないな。日が暮れないうちに行ってみるか。
I guess I don't have a choice here. Why don't we go up before the sun sets?
それでは僕たちはこれで失礼します。
Well, we'll be off then.
立花さん、
Mr. Tachibana?
みんなこのホテルに来るんですね。
Seems like everyone comes to this hotel, huh?
それにしても立花さんは元気がなさそうですね。
But never mind that.
お酒飲んでますよ。
Mr. Tachibana looks unhappy. He has a forlorn expression. He's drinking. Must be nosy.
メイか。
May.
なんだ、気がついてたんだ。
Oh, he noticed us.
当たり前だ。これでも刑事なんだからな。
Of course, despite everything, I'm a detective.
刑事か。因果な商売だ。
A detective, huh? What a cursed calling.
何度も仏さんを拝んでいるくせに、娘の最後の顔すら見てやることもできん。
Again and again, I reverence the Buddha. I can never see my daughter's face, even her last moments.
娘さん、亡くなったの？
You lost your daughter?
草薙の娘にしては鈍いな。
For Kusanagi's girl, you're slow to catch on. That pendant. Ayaka. Oh my. Well, we already kind of knew it, based off his voice. Ouch. Everyone knew she got murdered in the previous major mystery that we solved.
思い出すね。彩香がよくお前さんのことを話してた。
I remember. Ayaka would always talk about you.
ねえねえパパ、彩香ね、友達ができたんだよ。
お前さんがあの草薙英二の娘だと知った時は、さすがの俺も驚いたな。
Even I was surprised to find out you were Eiji Kusanagi's daughter.
お父さんを知ってるの？
You know about my father?
ああ、よくな。草薙と俺は同期でね。よくペアを組まされたもんだ。
Yeah, I knew him well. Kusanagi and me were in the same year. We got paired up a lot.
もう一人、武藤ってやつがいたんだが、3人で何度も危ない橋を渡ったよ。
There was one more, a guy named Muto. 3 of us pulled through against danger after danger.
だが、武藤も草薙も俺を残していっちまった。
But Muto, Kusanagi, they've gone and left me behind.
メイ、
May,
彩香のことをありがとう。
thank you. For Ayaka. I put a little damper on the vacation.
彩香、お父さん。
Ayaka, father,
メイ、
May.
みんな僕の大事な人なのに、どうして死んじゃったんだろう。
They're all so dear to me, so why do they have to die?
大事な人ならまだたくさん元子だっているじゃないですか。
If you're thinking about people dear to you, there are still many. You have Motoko, don't you?
元気を出してくださ
Please cheer up.
い。へえ、励ましてくれてるんだ。
Huh? You're trying to encourage me.
ナビは近いですけど、それでもメイはナビにとって大事な人ですから。
Navi is a machine, but May, you're still a dear person to Navi.
迷惑かもしれませんけど。
Although I may be a bother.
そんなことない。ナビも元子も僕の大事な人だよ。ありがとう。
No, it's not like that. You and Motoko both, Navi, you're both dear to me. Thank you.
さて、
So
それじゃ
many
あ
for
元気
now.
を出していこうか。
Okay, now, how about we cheer up? It'd be funny if by the end she was the only one left. Oh, don't say that.
メモが貼ってありますよ。
There's a note stuck here.
元子からだ。なになに？
It's from Motoko. What's it say? May, going to go lead the Asagiris to the Noctilucent Cave. Toko. Well then, we got ditched. It's crazy she might be the only one left after all that. Oh, that's nice. They changed the view, depending on the time of day. Anything on TV? No. First friend, our father. Or her father died beforehand. Like, he died before the game started. I guess we, Whoops. That's it up. Oh. Hello.
Hi.
Yes? Ah!
あら、メイさん、またお会いしましたね。
Oh, May? So we meet again.
木原さん？どうしてここに？それにその姿。
Miss Kihara? What are you doing here? And why do you look like that?
大げさですね。可愛いヘビちゃんたちにご飯をあげてただけなのに。
Oh, you're so over the top. I was giving my cute snakies their food.
それにこの島にいる珍しいヘビちゃんたちを捕まえるのが私の目的なんですけど。
And my reason for coming to this island was to catch rare snakies that live here.
はあ。あ、ヘビちゃんたちが待ってるから。それじゃあ失礼しますね。
Ah, my snakies are waiting. Well, bye. That was a fun discovery. Let's check the restaurant. I think it's closed. Oh, no. I like that they cleared the food off the table from earlier. Let's talk to him again.
さっきはすまなかったな。
Sorry for earlier.
いいんです。
It's fine.
それより前から僕のこと知ってたんでしょ？どうして教えてくれなかったの？
But you knew about me from the start, right? Why didn't you say something?
俺は綾香の葬式にも出られなかった男だぞ。酒でも飲まなけりゃ言えるもんか。
I'm a man who couldn't even go to Ayaka's funeral, as if I'd be able to say anything without a drink in me. It does explain his willingness to work with May here for that case. What's going on here?
いや、なんでもないんじゃよ。
Ah, it's nothing. Huh.
はい、なんですよ。
Let's save. Let's see what happens if May goes to the... Oh. If we, May goes to the beach by herself. Anything different? Oh yeah, we already went through this.
ロープの端がまあ
Nothing different.
外に出るんですか？
Don't leave, because we still need to figure out where the, Tengu Rock is. Let's put it here.
外に出るんです。天食いはらしきもの。あれ？
I'm just gonna plop it everywhere until I get it. Maybe it's here.
天狗岩らしきものは見えませんね。あれ？
Maybe here?
外に出るんですか？
I'm gonna find it.
天狗岩らしきもあれ？
One day. Put it here, why not? They didn't really give precise directions to Tengu Rock.
天狗岩らしあれ？
Lost bird. I'm just gonna plop it in every single square.
いくらなんでも海の上には行けませんよ。
Well, hard you try. We can't go on top of the ocean. Well, we're not trying hard enough, are we? We'll get a boat.
外に出るんです。
I mean, if everyone has an idea of where Tengu Rock might be. I'm all ears.
天狗岩らしきものあれ？
I'm gonna put it right here.
外に出るんです。 天狗岩らしきあれ？
I mean, there was a little rock. Maybe that was it. I assume it's around here because of the mountain.
外に出るんです。 天狗いあれ？
I have no clue where it's at.
天狗いあれ？ 外に出るんです。
One day. I might have put it there before.
あれ？
Could it be here?
外に出るんです。
I It's taking longer to load. Hey, we found it. Tengu Rock, an enormous rock tower made of granite. It extends 11.4 meters above sea level. Legend tells that in ancient times, when the Tengu of Kojima had a contest of might with the Tengu of Oshima, the Kojima Tengu threw this rock. You can look out upon it from the tip of the cape. There we go. There it is. Wow. Probably go with a friend so we actually have dialogue.
出るんですか？
Let's go to the caves, since that's where everyone else went. There's our mystery.
何今の？
Please don't tell me he died. What was that? I'm sorry, what was that?
叫び声みたいでした。発生源は洞窟の中です。
Sounds like a scream. It came from inside the cave. Oh, he's alive. No. Oh, someone else is down. Motoko. No way. She killed that guy. She also crossed the rope.
違うの。私じゃないわ。
No, it wasn't me.
警察を呼んできます。
It's the police. I'll go call the police.
私は。
I...
村野君、かわいそうにの。
Young Murano, poor boy.
元子君と言ったかの。すまんが、駐在所まで来てもらおうかの。
Miss Motoko, was it? Sorry, but could I ask you to come to the substation?
そんな。元子がこんなことするはずないよ。
No, Motoko would never do something like this.
と言われてもの。
My hands are tied.
凶器の鎌はこの子が持っていたのじゃろう。
The sickle that was the murder weapon. Wasn't this girl holding it?
気の毒じゃが、このまま返すわけにはいかんのじゃよ。
It pains me, but things being what they are, I just can't let her go.
ともかくじゃ。
Letting that alone.
駐在所の無線機が誰かに壊されたおかげで、わし一人で調べねばならんのじゃよ。
Well, with the transceiver in a substation being busted, I'm gonna have to investigate this on my lonesome.
皆さんに協力をお願いしますぞ。
All of you, please cooperate with me. Hmm.
これでよし。
Right. There's that done.
調査は明日から始めますでの。今日のところは帰っていただいて結構ですじゃ。
I'll start investigating tomorrow. You can all go home for today.
それでは元子くん行きますかな。
Now then, Miss Motoko, let's be off. Guess we should have tried to visit Tengu Rock before Motoko got hauled
出
off.
るんですか？
Let's go visit.
ダメです。鍵がかかってますよ。
It's no use, it's locked.
メイなの？
May, is that you?
よかった。 無事だったんだね、元子。
Thank goodness. So you're safe, Motoko.
事件が起こった時のことを聞きたいんだけど、いいかな？
Why don't you ask you about the incident, if that's okay?
渡部さんはどこ行ったの？
Where's Mr. Watabe? Did he go somewhere?
この部屋で待っているのじゃぞって言って、そのまま外に出て行ったけど。
He told me to stay put in this room. Then he went out and left me here.
それっきり姿を見てないわ。
I haven't seen him since. Did his transceiver just exploded on his desk?
敦子さんたちを案内した後にね、気を使ったつもりで外に出ようとしたの。
It was after I led the Asagiris there. I thought I'd give them a little privacy and started to go outside.
でも目も聞いたでしょ？叫び声が聞こえて、慌ててその方向を見てみたら。
But you heard it too, right, May? There was a scream, and when I rushed in the direction it came from to look,
見てみたら、
you saw?
あの男の人が倒れるところだったのよ。
That man collapsed into the ground.
それに真っ暗でよくわからなかったけど、もう一人人影が見えたような気もするわ。
In the pitch darkness, I couldn't really tell, but I could feel like there was someone else, like I could see a silhouette.
倒れた男の人を見て近づいたんだけど、その時にはまだ息があったわ。
I saw the collapsed man and got closer, but he was still breathing then.
お腹に鎌が刺さってて、とても苦しんでた。
There was a sickle stabbed through his stomach. He was really suffering.
彼、自分で鎌を抜いたのよ。それを私に差し出して、私、ぼーっとしながらそれを受け取って。
He pulled out the sickle on his own. He held it out to me, and I was really out of it, and I took it.
そこで彼が力尽きた。
Then he ran out of strength.
元子、絶対に助けてあげるから。だからもう少しだけ待ってて。
Motoko, I'm gonna help you, so wait just a little longer. Come on, look at the...
外に出るんですか？
Guess we'll head to the hotel. I'm going to the harbor. Alright, hotel.
Hi. なんですよ。
I want to know about tourist sites.
有名な観光名所には有名な観光
Let's go to the restaurant. Oh,
立花さんいませんね。
Mr. Tachibana isn't here.
もう肝心な時に役に立たないんだからな。
Ugh, whenever it's something important, he's useless. He's probably in his room, it's late. Oh. He's right there.
立花さん。
Mr. Tachibana.
おいおい脅かすなよ。血相変えて一体どうしたんだ？
Hey, hey, don't stare at me like that. X got you in such a tizzy.
元子が捕まっちゃったんだよ。
This isn't the time. Motoko's been arrested.
とにかく落ち着け。
Okay, calm down.
あまり大声で話せるようなことじゃなさそうだからな。とりあえず俺の部屋に来い。
This doesn't sound like something you can go yelling about. Come to my room for now.
話を聞かせてもらおうじゃないか。
I'll hear you out inside, alright?
なるほどね。犯行に用いられた凶器を元子が持っていたわけだ。
Got it. So Motoko's holding the murder weapon used in the crime.
でも元子がそんなことするわけないよ。
But there's no way Motoko would do something like this. Also, where'd you get the scythe from? So it really can't be Motoko. Unless she was being controlled.
まだ何とも言えんな。
Is the snake on the bed? Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, I think there might be two of them there. I can't say anything about that yet. I'm definitely going to be knocking on that
事件
door.
を放っておくわけにもいかん。
But whatever's happened, I just can't ignore a case.
まずは元子に話を聞いて、それから現場だな。メイ、案内してくれ。
Guess we should talk to Motoko first, then check the crime scene. May, you lead the way. Oh, it can't knock. What's the view now? Now that's night. Nice. Go to the 5th floor. We can ask, well, potentially ask them.
ドアノブにプレートがかかってますよ。
There's a
起こ
plate.
さないで
Oh.
だそうですが。
There's a plate attached to the doorknob. It says, "Do not wake."
ショックで寝込んじゃったかな。
Maybe they're in bed from the shock. Also, they're having a terrible honeymoon. Holy cow. First, a really expensive ring goes missing. Or stolen, rather. And now they witnessed the murder.
外に出るんですか？
Alright, let's visit Motoko. May?
鍵がかかってるんです。扉越しになら話せそうですけどね。
It's locked. Looks like we can talk to the door, though.
話せるだけではダメだ。窓からでも何でもいい。直に姿を見て話さないとな。
Just being able to talk's not gonna cut it. We need to converse face to face, even if it's through a window. Well, fortunately, there happens to be a window right here.
立花さんも。
May, Mr. Tachibana,
やれやれ。おまけ扱いかよ。
tacking me on as an extra. So sad.
まあ、いいや。ところで、少しばかり聞きたいことがあるんだがな。
Whatever. I'd like to ask you a thing or two, alright? We're gonna go through these again just because he's here. He might have some insight.
この部屋で待っているのじゃぞって言って、そのまま外に出て行ったけど。
Told me to stay put in this room, then went out and left me here.
それっきり姿を見てないわ。
I haven't seen him since.
敦子さんたちを案内した後にね、気を使ったつもりで外に出ようとしたの。
It was after I left Asagiri's there. I thought he'd give them a little privacy and started to go outside.
でも目も聞いたでしょ。叫び声が聞こえて慌ててその方向を見てみたら。
We're here. For a sake of time, I'm gonna go and skip unless something new pops up.
見てみたらあの男の人が
Because this is all
倒
stuff
れ
I've
る
already
ところ
seen.
だったのよ。それに真っ暗でよくわからなかったけど、もう一人倒れた男の人を見て近づいたんだけど、その時にはまだ息があったわ。お腹に鎌が刺さっててとても苦しんでた。彼自分で鎌を抜いたのよ。それを私に差し出して、私ぼーっとしながらそれを受け取って、そこで彼が力尽きた。
Alright, nothing new.
元子、絶対に助けてあげるから。
Alright, well, at least fulfilled that requirement.
外に出るんですか？
Let's head to the crime scene. Which is sealed.
ロープで封鎖されてて入ってはいけないのでは？
It's blocked off with rope. Are we not allowed in?
構わんさ。俺が刑事だってことを忘れていないか？
We're fine. You forgetting I'm a police detective?
ん？ロープが濡れてるな。
The rope's wet.
別に濡れるようなことはしてないはずだけど。
But nothing's really happened that would have gotten it wet. I'm gonna be smart about it and turn the light on. Because you can't do a real investigation without light.
多量の出血跡がありますね。遺体のそばには鎌が落ちてます。
There are a large number of bloodstains. The sickle's been dropped next to the body.
鎌は元子が落としたんだろう？だったらどこに落ちていようと事件には関係ない。
It was Motoko that dropped the sickle, yeah? Then where it fell's got nothing to do with the case. True.
この
But the sickle
鎌、
itself,
駐在所でおばあさんが投げた鎌ですよね。
the sickle, it's the one the old woman threw at the substation.
そいつは大事な証拠品だ。押収しておけ。
That's important evidence. Grab it.
それじゃあ持っていきましょうか。
Okay then, let's take it with us. Sickle taken.
なるほど。腹部に刺し傷が認められるな。
I see. Looks like he's got a stab wound in his abdomen.
死因は出血多量によるショック死ってところか。
I'm guessing the cause of death was shock induced by massive blood loss.
鎌を抜いたために出血が激しくなり血だまりを作ったと考えられるな。
I say the bleeding grew more severe when he pulled the sickle out, creating the puddle.
衣服がかなり乱れてるな。
His clothes are pretty disheveled.
争った後でしょうか。
Was it from a struggle?
おそらくな。かなり激しく争ったらしいな。
Safe bet. Looks like he put up a pretty tough fight.
それに服に夜光苔が付着していることにも注目すべきだろう。
And we should probably pay attention to the noctilucent moss stuck to his clothes too.
そういえばこの辺りの地面には夜光苔は生えてないよね。
Come to think of it, there's no lactolucent moss growing on the ground in this area, is there?
夜行苔の生えている壁際で争ったんだろう。苔はその際に付着したらしいな。
They probably fought near a wall that lactolucent moss grows on. That would be when it got stuck on him.
大して所持品はないな。おっと、財布があったぞ。
Doesn't seem to have anything important on him. Aha, there's a wallet.
お金を盗んじゃいけませんよ。
Stealing money isn't allowed.
バカが、刑事がそんなことをするものか。
Idiot. What? As if a detective would do that.
財布に詰まっているのは金じゃない。
It's not money that's in the wallet.
身分証明書などの重要な情報が入ってるんだ。そら、免許証があった。
His ID and other important information's in here. There, found his license.
どれどれ、武藤貴弘、生年月日からすれば19歳か。
Let's see. Takahiro Muto. From his date of birth, he's, 19.
あれ、確か村野って名前じゃなかったかな、この人。
Huh? This guy wasn't his name Murano?
武藤。バカな。
Muto. Is this a joke?
この子が武藤貴弘だと。
This kid is Takahiro Muto?
もしかして知り合い？
Do you know him? Wow, everyone's connected.
俺とお前の親父、草薙英二が同期だってのは話したな。
I told you that me and your old man, Eiji Kusanagi, were in the same year.
同じ時期に俺たちの部署に配属された刑事がいた。名前は武藤博。
During that same time, there was a detective who got assigned to our department. His name was Hiroshi Muto. We're two detectives. Of course, we wouldn't take money out of the wallet.
3人とも若くてな。無茶をしては上司に怒鳴られていたよ。
We were also young, always doing reckless stuff and getting chewed out by our boss.
もっとも今思えば充実した日々だったな。
Small region, I guess. I mean, actually, that is fair. Except on this island, that's a little strange. Also, each detective's now lost their kid, apparently. It's like someone's targeting all these detective families. And yet, when I think back now, those were the best days of my life.
だが、7年前にそんな毎日も終わってしまった。
But 7 years ago, that came to an end.
ある事件を担当していた武藤が捜査の最中に銃弾を受けて命を落としたんだ。
Muto, who'd been working a certain case, took a bullet and lost his life.
犯人は逃亡、捜査は打ち切り。俺たちの上司も責任を取らされて左遷、退職だ。
The culprit got away, and the investigation was aborted. Our boss was forced to take responsibility and got demoted. He resigned.
俺も草薙も友人を失ってからの数日間はろくに仕事ができなかった。
Me and Kusanagi couldn't work right for days after we lost our friend.
そんなことがあったんだ。
So that's what happened.
その時、武藤には12になる子供がいてな。
Back then, Muto had a 12-year-old kid.
まさかこの人が？
You don't mean this man.
そうだ。
That's right.
取り乱してしまったな。これでは刑事としては失格だ。
Guess I lost my cool there. I'm not fit to be a detective like this.
被害者が誰であろうと関係ない。解決に全力を尽くすだけだ。
Who the victim is has nothing to do with it. All I do is put everything I've got into solving this. This game has kind of a heavy story. I was expecting a little more whimsy, based off like the cover and stuff.
さてと、元子の無実を証明できそうなものは見つかった
In the
か
name. Right then. Have we found something that looks like it could prove Motoko's innocence? Not really. The sickle, I'd say. Tachibana. You've been losing people lately. True. Yeah, they all being targeted. But the question is, who'd be the main target for them? Yeah, it does feel like they're kind of being targeted. But there's no evidence of it yet, it just feels like that. It might be like the final case. Do you seriously think that? What? There's no way she could have gotten this sickle. Oh, Kusanagi, hate to say it, but your daughter ain't the brightest bulb. Alright, that's what's gonna take me. We'll just keep asking until you get it. What? We don't have anything yet. License? Is this what you want? No, the moss. What did you pick? A pick sickle. Translucent moss stuck to his clothes. She had none on her. There wasn't any stuck to Motoko's clothes, was there? Yeah, there was a fight. Right, if they'd fought that hard, we'd expect her clothes to have moss on them too. There's no moss on the ground, so it's not sensible to think she shook it off. It's got a good mix of cute and hard liquor. It's definitely a detective game. So Motoko's not the murderer. Then where's the real culprit? Both me and Asagiri's were there, and we didn't see anyone who looked like the killer. Alright, why don't we think about it? Okay, let's consider the culprit's actions in sequence. Press the 2 button and choose culprit's actions. Place they fought. Why are we doing it like this? The first one just kind of did a general walkthrough without having to select everything. First, let's think about the location where Muto and the culprit fought. Funny thing is, the PC Engine is full of murder mystery games. They just haven't been translated. That's unfortunate, because actually, I wouldn't mind doing more of these. Press the 1 button at the location you believe the 2 fought within 60 seconds. Huh? There's no sign of struggle anywhere. Oh, never mind. Let's try again. I'm gonna save. Right here. Peeled off moss and bloodstains left on the wall. The bloodstains are still fresh. I don't think there can be any doubt.
距離的にはあまり離れてないね。
As far as the distance goes, it's pretty close.
犯人と格闘していた武藤さんはこの位置で腹部を刺されて倒れた。
Muto, who grappled with the culprit, was stabbed in the stomach on the spot and collapsed.
その後で犯人がどこに逃げたかだ。
Where did the culprit run off after that?
メイや朝霧夫妻が犯人を見ていないということはどこかに隠れていたと思われるが。
The fact that you and Nasagiris didn't see them could mean they hid somewhere, but...
では次に犯人が隠れた地点を考えましょう。
Then next, let's
犯人の
consider...
行動を
Whoops.
実行してくださいね。
Let's consider the culprit's hiding spot. Use the culprit's actions command.
武藤さんと犯人が争っていた場所です。ヤクオゴケが剥がれていること、そして何より残された血痕がそれを証明して
The
ます。
fact that the necklace of moss is peeled off, and more than anything, bloodstains that left prove that. I'd say either here...
武藤さんと犯人がヤクオゴケが
I was just gonna keep doing that.
武藤さん
Okay, I'm not supposed to go that way. Something about the water. That's what I thought.
綺麗な泉ですね。この地下水が海に流れ込んでいくんですね。
What a pretty spring. So this underground water flows off into the sea.
あれま、ずいぶん感傷的だね。誰かに振られたの？
Dear me, you sound almost sentimental. Did someone dump you?
ナビに恋愛感情なんてありません。
Navi has no concept of romantic feelings.
さあ、のんびり眺めているような状況じゃないですよ。
There's no time to be standing around chit-chatting.
洞窟の入り口方向にはメイの他に朝霧夫婦がいたため見つとなると。
犯人が隠れたと思われる地点で1ボタンを押してください。
Press
60
the-
秒以内にお願いしますよ。
Press the one button at the location where you think the killer hid. Please do it within 60 seconds. I think they went here.
まさかこの泉に？
Could it be in this spring? I think they escaped and not hid.
なるほどな。暗い洞窟の中ならば水の中は絶好の隠れ場所にもなるか。
I get it. Dark cave? The water would make an ideal hiding place, huh?
でもですよ、
But
泉に隠れたなら犯人はずぶ濡れのはずですよね。
if they hid in the spring, wouldn't the culprit get soaking wet? Do you mean like what happened to the ropes?
だから泉から上がった地点の地面が濡れてるはずです。
Okay, so they didn't escape. They hid in the spring till everyone was gone. Then went through the ropes, and the ropes got wet. So wherever they got out of the spring should be wet as well.
だけどこの辺りにはそんな場所なんて見当たりませんよ。
Oh, good point. But there's not a place like that to be seen around here.
まだ泉の中に隠れているわけでもないだろうしな。
There's no way they're still in the spring.
犯人がどうやって逃げたのかを確かめないといけませんね。
We need to ascertain what the culprit did to escape.
犯人の逃亡した地点を探しましょう。犯人の行動を実行してくださいね。
Search where the culprit escaped.
泉に隠れていた犯人が証拠を見つけないと泉に隠れた60秒以内。これ
I
とい
think
って
they
注目
swam
す
through
る
here.
ようなものはあり、もう少し周囲を調べて。
Maybe not. Right here.
泉に隠れた証拠を見つけないと60秒以内。
They emerged from the other side.
地面が濡れてるな。
The ground's wet.
なるほど、泉が地下でつながっているわけですね。
Oh, I get it. The springs are connected underground, aren't they? That's what
犯
I'll
人
say.
がこちら側の泉まで泳いできて、 この場所で泉から上がった。
The culprit swam out to the spring that's on this side and got out of the water here.
そして夜行堂から人がいなくなるのを待って外へ逃げ出したんだろ
Then they waited until the Noctilucent cave was deserted and escaped outside.
う。犯人はかなり小島の地理に詳しいと見えるな。
Actually, I just remembered there's one that got brought to the US, but it's not anime. Anime Janai. Whew. Looks like the culprit had a pretty good grasp of Kojima's geography.
ともか
It's
く
still pretty good.
これだけ分かれば十分だ。
And you can play with Pascal. I don't know, is it voice acted? If it's voice acted, I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, we've heard enough here.
被害
Learned
者
enough
と
here.
元子に争った跡がないこと。
There's not a trace of struggle between the victim and Motoko.
そして犯人と思われる人物の行動が判明したことから元子を不当に拘留する理由はない。
And from what we've established about the actions of the person we think's the culprit, there's no reason to keep Motoko in custody.
この島の駐在に話をつけて元子を釈放してやろう。さあ行くぞ。
We should settle things with the island's officer and get Motoko released. Come on, let's go. Supposedly really good from what I've read. It's called JB Harold Mystery Club. Murder Club.
そうか、橘さん、ここのロープが濡れてたって言ってたよね。
That's right. Mr. Tachibana, you said the rope here was wet, didn't you?
ああ、メイが思っている通りだろうよ。
Yeah, it's probably what you're thinking, May.
これでずぶ濡れの犯人が逃げたことを証明する材料がまた一つ増えたわけだ。
We got one more piece of evidence here to prove that the culprit ran away dripping wet. So we're gonna spring Motoko, and then I'm gonna probably wrap it
外
up.
に出るんですか？ 渡部さんはいない様子ですね。
Looks like Mr. Watabe isn't here.
困ったな。
Shoot.
May! もう大丈夫だよ。元子の無実は証明できたから、すぐに出してあげる。
We proved you're innocent, so we'll have you out in no time.
渡部さんに話をしてくるまで、あと少しだけ我慢してて。
The game is voice acted, but the voices are horribly compressed and slows the game down due to CD loading. I heard it's best to have the voices off for the game so it doesn't slog. Can you turn the voices off? In like game settings? We'll go talk to Mr. Watabe in just a little bit, so hang in there.
外に出るんですか？
Probably at the hotel, I guess. Here he is.
渡部警部。
Inspector Watabe.
橘君か。
Everyone knows each other.
久しぶりじゃの
If we see an older guy, we just assume they all knew each other. Yeah, Des realized it too. They had the voices off by default. Oh, nice. Could you message me that name? Then I'll take a look. Might be a good option. Tachibana? Oh, it's been an era.
さあ、そんなところにおらんで、こちらへ座りなさい。
Don't just stand around. Come, sit over here.
い
いや、それにしても驚いたわい。まさかこんなところで立花君に会うとはな。
Oh, but did you give me a good startle? I never thought bumping into you somewhere like this, Tachibana.
知り合いだったの？
You know each other?
俺の上司だった方だよ。
Yep, I knew it.
俺も草薙も渡部さんから刑事のいろはを叩き込まれたんだ。
He was my boss. Me and Kusanagi both had the ABCs of detective work drilled into us by Watabe.
7年前に武藤が死んでしまうまではな。
Till 7 years ago, when Muto died.
昔の話じゃよ。無茶な命令で部下を死なせた責任は大きい。
It was a long time ago. The responsibility for giving senseless orders and sending a subordinate to his death is grave.
わしには人里離れた小島で暮らすのが似合いないんじゃ。
Living here in a remote Kojima fits me.
ところでわしに用があったんじゃないかの。
By the way, did you need something from me?
さあ、榊君に捜査を手伝ってもらおうと思ったんじゃよ。
Well, I thought I'd get Sakaki to lend a hand with the investigation.
無線機が壊されてしもうたんで、明日までは外に連絡もできんからの。
With the radio busted and all, we got no way to contact the outside till tomorrow.
なんと、お前さんが草薙の娘じゃったと？なんとも不思議な偶然じゃの。
Gracious, you're Kusanagi's girl? That's one strange coincidence.
草薙君が亡くなったことは風の便りで聞いておった。
Kusanagi's passing. I heard about it through the grapevine.
いい刑事じゃったのに、気の毒にの。
He was a good detective. Such a pity.
被害者の青年のことじゃろ。彼の名前は村野じゃが。
The young man who was the victim? But his name is Murano.
差し出がましいようですが、現場を調べさせてもらいました。被害者の身元も判明しております。
Perhaps it's forward of me, but I got her to let me investigate the crime scene. I've established the victim's identity.
被害者の名前は武藤貴弘。7年前に殉職した武藤刑事の息子です。
The victim's name was Takehiro Muto, the son of Detective Muto, who was killed in line of duty 7 years ago.
なぜ彼が？
Why would he?
わかりません。
I don't know.
なぜ小島にいたのか、なぜ殺されたのか、すべての理由が不明です。
What he was doing on Kojima? Why was he killed? The reasons are all unknown.
明日大島に渡って彼の足取りを調べてみますよ。
Tomorrow I'll go over to Oshima and try investigating his movements.
何か手がかりが見つかるかもしれません。
It may turn up some kind of clue.
それで元子のことなんですけど。
So, about Motoko.
犯人は元子ではないようです。実は
It seems the culprit isn't Motoko, you see. Fills in the blank.
というわけでしてね、犯人は泉を泳いで逃亡したと思われます。
So that's how it is. I think the culprit swam through the spring and escaped.
なるほどの。ならば元子君を勾留する理由はないの。よし、駐在所へ向かうとするかな。
I getcha. I have no reason to keep Miss Motoko in custody. Alright, how's about I head to the substation?
どうやらそちらの刑事さんがおられれば大丈夫な様子でございますね。
With that detective here, it seems that perhaps all will turn out well.
それでは私は失礼させていただきます。
Well then, I beg your pardon and take my leave. I don't know, you're drawn to look kind of suspicious. Alright, well, I'm going to be calling here. Oh right, I forgot all about these. No way, Motoko murder? That's impossible. Let's go through these first. A police detective, so it was actually Yako's father. Hang on, we got some bonus content. Turn to a murder mystery again, after all. Yeah. Atsuko's husband, a lucky man who's gotten caught up in 2 incidents on his honeymoon. Masami's wife. She'd finally gotten to go on her honeymoon, but now, what an unfortunate woman. No kidding. What a mess. A reptile researcher. Says their goal is to capture rare snake species that are on Kojima. A mysterious old woman brandishing a sickle. I'd rather not get too close to her. It's okay. We have her sickle. She can't use it anymore. Kojima's resident officer. Seems like an affable, mild-mannered old man. Oh, that's what he looks like. The victim. Apparently, he was the son of Mr. Tachibana's deceased colleague. The owner of the Kojima Hotel, a well-mannered gentleman. Alright, now I'm gonna wrap up. So, for upcoming streams, tomorrow Pascal and I will be playing more Subnautica 2. Thursday I will not be streaming, but Pascal Saucer will. He'll be streaming Forza Horizon 6. The victim is Timu Garmazabi. His hair is not quite that poofy. Then on Friday, I'm not sure. It's probably just going to be Slave Zero X again. Probably. Then Saturday is also most likely going to be Albert Odyssey in the afternoon. And then we wrap up the week on Sunday with God Eater 2 with Matsukaze Gaming, joining Pascal Saucer and myself. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be resuming Private Idol next week, on Tuesday as well. And Osanova, have some verbs. Good night.